Welcome to another edition of Neighborhood Spotlight.
We are freezing our asses out here. Northeast Philadelphia at the corner of Linden Avenue and Tarsdale. Going to Dagwoods Pub. Awesome spot. You been here before?
I've been here before. I've been upstairs. I've been downstairs. This bar, that bar. I love the place. Great food, great apps.
Now you have never been here. And to your point, great food, great apps. Listen, the first time I walked in here, I thought, listen, from the outside, we're in Northeast Philadelphia, right? I think it's probably the East Tarsdale section, Northeast Philly.
Really right off 95.
Right off 95. Yeah. But I thought this was like, it's a pub. I thought it was pub food, burgers and wings and whatever else you would typically get from a, and listen, they have those things, but my man Jack, who is the chef over here, we're gonna be seeing him inside in a couple of seconds. He is fire. The food that he puts out, dude, you have no idea what you're in store for. Just gonna give you a little bit of taste of what's going on.
You got something?
Listen, soft shell crabs, oysters are the best in the city.
I'm not even an oyster fan, but I came here and I had them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll come back.
Listen,
wow.
Come back.
Well, listen, I'm freezing. I got to get inside. I think we should check it out.
And this is the true prince of Northeast Philly right here.
Well,
so
listen,
this guy knows a little bit.
We're talking food, so of course we got to bring this guy in, right? The king of food.
Do it, Hungry Agent. Let's go.
Hungry Agent. Hungry Agent's going inside. Going to taste some food.
Hungry Agent's freezing agent.
Looking forward to freezing agent. Let's get inside. We'll see you guys inside. Let's go.
All right, guys, we made it inside. We're here in Dagwoods Pub in Northeast Philadelphia. I guess a spot the two of you are familiar with, huh?
I'm very familiar. I've been here many times, upstairs, downstairs. It's delicious. Great beer, cold food, or good hot food, cold beer, and good service. So.
Listen, this place, all I know is you guys, you're in store for a treat. I know you know what's going on. We talked about that for a little bit outside. You're in store for a treat. My man is like, knocks it out of the park every time. Wait till you meet Jack. Great dude. He's a neighborhood guy. He's been here for a long time. And I think he pretty much grew up in this bar. So I'm excited to bring him out. We can talk to him a little about, you know, about what he does. So what do you think? What's going on, man?
Well, let's talk about Northeast Philly for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So the two of you, very familiar. I grew up 3 years. I was in Northeast Philly,
but were you in Northeast? You weren't in the Northeast.
I was right over the line.
Where were you? You were in
Renard Place. No.
Oh, Renard. Okay. So
Renard
Place. What's that? Pine Valley.
Yeah.
That's Huntington.
That's like 116.
I'm not real. I get it. But let's talk about. I want to talk about the makeup. So much. You know, Philly has so many different neighborhoods. Yeah. But Northeast Philadelphia is its own culture, its own everything.
Well, so what ends up happening is people think of Northeast as one thing. There's 10 different neighborhoods in Northeast.
Far Northeast, Greater Northeast.
I grew up in Frankfurt. You know, listen, you have Mayfair, you have East Tarsdale, you have Linden. There's there's so many different areas within Northeast Philadelphia, and they all have their own community, and they have their own. They all have their own bars, they all have their own rrestaurants, they all have their own dynamic. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely,
it's pretty cool.
So tell us more, Kenny, about this neighborhood. Like, give us.
This
schools and what type of I guess
schools. I want to eat and drink and talk to schools.
We're going to eat and drink.
Yeah, I know we're realtors, but we're not moving people here for the school. Right now, we're here to focus on the bar. You know, so what I want to tell you is this place.
I'm talking. Look, there's school everywhere here. What do you mean?
There's a billion people that live in Philadelphia. Of course, there's schools.
Yeah, you got schools, you got Catholic schools, you got public schools. All right, so that's what we got right here. Okay,
and you got charter schools.
We got North Catholic is, obviously is a big push here. You can see that all over. You got Little Flower. You know, my mom actually went to Little Flower.
My mom went to Little Flower too.
Oh, that's amazing.
So wait, Little Flower's a high school?
Little Flower's a high school.
And North
all
Catholic.
girls.
North Catholic. And Judge.
And then the rival. So you have North and you have what do you call it, right? You have North and North Catholic and Little Flower, and then you have St. Hubert's and is it Judge? Who's the brother's school to I don't know if it's Judge. We'll have to ask those guys when they come out. But again, all rivalry, right? But it's all in fun.
One thing that's cool, in all Philadelphia neighborhoods, but specifically Northeast, what the Cornerstone Bar means to the community.
Sure.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
And this place has been here for so long.
Yeah.
And it's a gathering. Let's be honest, before Starbucks, this is where it was.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This was, even now here, this is probably where it is above Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, we broke into a little corner here, and it looks like this place is jam-packed right now. But listen, you're in store for such a treat today, dude. You have no idea. And I'm not hyping this up for no reason.
About everything else. No, I just want to talk about the food.
For those of you that don't know what's going on behind the scenes, we have a Biggest Loser competition that we're working through, and my man lost 20 pounds. I'm at about 17 now, so I'm here to sabotage you.
I just eat.
When Jack brings his food out, I'm going to see if he can make that prime rib. I'm going to put the prime rib in front of you, man. They make a prime rib melt. Oh, God,
Can I ask one more question before you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell me the vibe? Like, so what's the hot night? Saturday nights? Like, give me the rundown.
Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Every night's good here. You know what I mean? You're so close to everything. I mean, at 95 right there, you got everything, Northeast neighborhoods. It's every night. I mean, there's food every night, food specials.
Let's talk about everything right here. So we're at the corner of Tarsdale and Linden Avenue. We talked about that outside, right? So if you go right down to the river over here, do you ever used to bring your girls down to Linden Avenue on a little private little date? I know you're married now. We're all married, I know. But
I'll tell you what I did. I used to go down there for. They had the best fireworks every 4th of July. People gather together like crazy, yeah, like always there.
This is kind of a PG-rated show, but I wasn't going down to Linden Avenue for the fireworks. But either way, it's great. You know, I bring the kids down there to see the boats and whatever else now. But it is really nice. It's really nice. You have to take a ride down there afterwards.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been trying to get you going. Jack, where you at? I'm hungry, bro.
Right here. What do you need? Mark, I hear you, pal. I know exactly what you need. I got a primer belt and black and scalps coming your way.
My man.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Jack, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
So you guys know Jack? Who knows Jack here?
We met this morning. Great guy.
Jack.
What up, Jack?
Yeah, dude. In 20 minutes.
Place looks great.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, just got renovated over COVID.
Yeah.
Did a nice job.
Awesome. So go ahead, rip it.
No, listen, I'm super excited to have these guys here because I'm not used to this. He thought we were going to a corner bar, which technically you are.
It is.
Bar. Kicked up a notch, right?
Kicked up a notch. I mean, it is located on the corner of Linden and Tarsdale, but you know, I think we have food that's just as good as anywhere you can get downtown, or you know, I certainly think we have some of the best food in the Northeast, which has a great food scene.
Yeah.
But I mean, I eat everywhere all over the city, and I still put our food second to none.
So let's talk about that, because you are definitely a foodie. Like, I've seen you, if you follow this guy's social, he goes all over the place for food. I went up to the north end of Boston. You were making recommendations for me to stop there. And guess what? You knocked it out of the park even on that recommendation. Mama Marie's is dynamite.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my boy C Money. If you're watching this, bro, we'll come see you again soon. So, anyway.
Please come, like, soon, because we're in the contest, all right?
I'm going to apologize as much as I love your food. I won't be eating it today, but we brought this guy here. He is the foodie of Opus Elite Real Estate.
I enjoy food. I mean, it's good. It's good. Keeps me nice and strong. Keeps me moving along. You know, keeps me selling them houses. You know, so yeah, exactly.
So you are a foodie. What kind of food do you like? What is your go-to if you're not at the bar?
The food that I like, the food that we serve here. I like steaks. I like seafood. Pastas, Italian. I mean, I like it all. Really,
you're Irish. You don't cook Italian, do you?
No, I love to cook. So
wait, did you just say sushi?
Love sushi.
Here?
No.
In general, yeah.
But we do have,
they have a diverse menu. No sushi though.
It's like a loin of like sushi grade tuna. We blacken it and sear it. It's really good.
All right, listen. Since we're on my favorite subject at this point, and you and I have been depriving ourselves,
clearly, because that's all we've talked about.
Let's dive into the food, and then we can talk about the pub. How's that sound? All right. Good. So talk to us. Give us the whole. You design the thing. You cook the food. You come up with the recipes. When you're coming up with the recipes, you just throwing stuff in your mouth. Like, what's going on?
So I mean, there's obviously a lot that goes into it. I like call it like, you know, like research and development when I like go out and like eat and stuff.
Can we join that team?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to convince the owner to let me use the Dagwoods credit card.
Hey, write-off, man. That's a research and development write-off.
You would think, but I think like having 3 martinis at Macaroni's isn't considered. If you can't remember.
Another great spot, Macaroni's.
I know, Macaroni's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Let's just give us a little backstory. I mean, when you come up with a menu, what's all about? Because you are not a trained chef, but you're an amazing cook, right? So how do you decide what the menu is going to look like?
So, that's kind of it's
a loaded question. I'm sure. But like, let's just talk about let's slow it down with you do a weekly menu, right?
Yes,
you do a weekly specialist. How do you come up with that? Do you just kind of start throwing things around so what tastes good?
Part of it is, you know, contacting like our vendors, and one is seeing like what's like fresh and what's available. You know, that's like a big thing. So we get our seafood delivered like every morning.
Oh wow!
Every single 6 days a week. Not a
wow.
So you know, anytime you get like our mussels, our scallops, the tuna, all of it. None of it's frozen. None of it comes in like that prepackaged stuff. It's all
fresh and ready to go.
Fresh and ready to go.
And their scallops are like the size of your head, bro.
Yeah.
Not even that. You gotta shrunk it down. You're all lean now, but they're like this big. Seriously, they're big diver scallops. They're beautiful.
We get the U10 scallops. So like that's one. That's part of it. Seeing it's fresh. And then like, you know, you see what's seasonal. Like I did I got some Wagyu beef. ground meat in to do a
Only the best.
bolognese with.
Oh,
because I figured it's cold out, snow's coming. I need something
Yeah.
for that
Belly up.
That's good.
That's
man.
nice.
like something like that. So, like, there's a lot that goes into it, you know?
Yeah. So you told me that your favorite thing here is that prime rib slider or something along those lines. What's that? Is it a prime rib slider?
It's a
What is
prime
that?
rib melt. So
melt.
we get rye bread, American cheese, provolone. So basically, it's like a cross between like the best cheesesteak you've had and
Absolutely.
the best grilled
Is it
cheese.
that good? Is it that good?
Absolutely, yeah. So whenever I come, we always, like I said, we order apps all day long. We're like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 apps, whatever it is. Keep them coming, wings, mussels, whatever. And then we always end up going back to the sandwich. So we always come back.
Yeah.
But I never get the whole thing because it's always like, hey, let me get a bite of that. Let me get a bite of that. Next thing you know, I only get a half of it. But
Well, today, my friend, you're going to get the whole thing. You get it all because we're not eating it. You can have the chips, you can have everything. I want the pickle. A nice pickle on the side. The pickle's mine. Don't touch my pickles.
You can't go anywhere in the Northeast without getting
You trying to touch my pickle? Don't touch my
Zeta?
pickle.
yeah, Zeta.
Man,
Yeah, I know the pickle man. The Zetas, yeah.
Shit, yeah, you can't not have Zeta.
No, you got
That's
it.
not the
Do
pickle
you know
man
about
we're
that?
going to be interviewing. That's a different guy.
different
No, do you know
We're
Zeta?
interviewing a pickle guy. What's he called? He's called the Pickle Dude.
So the Pickle Dude?
I think in a couple of weeks we're interviewing. So
So I want to know about the history of Dagwoods.
Okay.
Has it always been a culinary mecca? Does it start as a little corner bar?
The food was always good.
Yeah.
Like we talk about 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, all that
And this
stuff.
place opened when? Is it really 1800s? Or
1987.
1987.
When did I see 18?
1987.
No.
You're reading North Catholic.
Food was always good. The guy Eddie, he got it off his father when he passed away.
Eddie's the current owner.
Current owner.
Okay.
And so his mom, she always came in here. She would always make meatballs, meatloaf.
It wasn't fancy seafood.
It wasn't fancy seafood.
No, got it.
But it was always good food.
Yeah.
They always stuck to that same kind of what do people like to eat, and we'll just give it to them.
Right.
What's fresh? Get the seafood. Get the stuff that's fresh. Give it to them, and it was always good. And then we had a couple different people come throughout, and a couple different things happened. We started renovating different stuff, and then it just kind of very organically grew into what we are.
I mean, people know you guys from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like I see
Yeah.
people up in New Hope. I'm up in
Yeah.
New Hope, and I was on what do you call it? I think I was with the old Marshall Browns, wherever they call that now. And I heard somebody talking next to me, like, "Yeah, I want to go to Dag's next week for oysters." I'm like, "You know Dag's? I mean, people come from all over the
Yeah.
place.
Oh, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
They really do.
Yeah.
One time I swear to God, I was in St. Pete, Florida, and me and my friends were at a bar, and I said to them, I was like, this bar reminds me of being at Dagwoods, but we're in St. Pete. And somebody was like, oh, Phil Dagwoods? I thought you looked familiar. I was like, I cannot get away from this.
Listen, kudos to you, man.
Yeah,
You're doing something right.
Yeah,
You're doing something right.
it's in a good way too. I mean, if you're getting away from this place, but people know the food
Yeah,
all the way in
yeah.
Florida.
Prime rib now?
Wow.
Boy, looks amazing.
Enjoy.
Oh wow, thank you.
This looks amazing.
It does
Like,
look
are you
amazing.
kidding me, guys? I hope you're getting a shot of this. I hope you can get a shot of that.
Look at that.
Looks
This-
absolutely amazing.
Ridiculous.
They're massive. They're
Yeah,
massive,
yeah.
bro.
Absolutely.
Let's
yeah.
start.
So, yeah.
Probably two of our best sellers.
No, I want to say let's start.
Yeah.
We're gonna literally watch Ken eat this. Put that sandwich in front of him. Put the
Damn.
sandwich in front of Ken. And
Get that pickle.
I'm gonna have Jack give us the rundown. I want the food, when you go to a restaurant, this is buttered bread with the blah 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 cheese and this kind of meat. Give us the run.
Make sure you give her a nice dip, too.
Oh, you gotta get the dip.
We're so living vicariously through this food right now.
But we're gonna just let the camera go right on Ken while he describes this. It's
All right.
and maybe
camera
some
shot.
Barry White music behind the scenes.
A little Barry White.
Okay.
All right.
The dip.
I'm diving in. I'm diving
What's the
in.
proper way to eat this? If you can explain to him.
Rip and dip, right?
Rip
and dip. I mean, it's the way to go. I mean, come on.
He knows. He's a pro.
You eat.
We're gonna go.
You rip and dip.
Jack,
We're
tell
ripping,
us about
we're
the
ripping.
sandwich.
All right, so I think I said it earlier. I think it's a cross between the best grilled cheese you had and the best cheesesteak you had, especially when you
Oh, let me. I'll do it again.
Is there such a thing as too much au jus?
Oh, absolutely not.
Get in there. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Let him see your face. Let him see those eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, that looks ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? Listen, Biggest Loser competition starting in 2025.
The bread butter,
Yeah, so it's
amazing.
a ton of butter,
ton of butter.
American cheese, provolone cheese,
Right.
and then prime ribs. So we basically always are cooking prime ribs.
How is
Just
that?
always
How do you think that would be with Coop?
Oh, you know
Probably
why?
phenomenal. know. Probably.
I'm into this.
Why you have to reinvent the wheel?
I'm into this Cooper's thing now.
Everybody's on Cooper now, right now. Everybody's on Cooper.
Sharp. Yeah, Cooper Sharp is awesome. That's, you know what?
I'm gonna lie to you guys and say it's not good at all for just for the contest. It's not good at all, but it's amazing. I'm coming back, 100% coming back.
So this is the best cheesesteak and grilled cheese sandwich combined.
That's like,
and it's a dip.
Yeah, if they hooked up, that's like.
It's a nice marriage. Yeah, it's marriage. Look at that.
I hate this.
They're amazing. Try one of those chips too after you're done. Try a chip. There's chips.
Let me dip a chip.
There you go.
You hear that? Oh gosh, I hope you got the audio on
This
that.
is what he does right before he puts in a deal. Right before he cracks
I
them.
gotta energize, you know what I mean?
I'm so happy that he's here to do this. I mean, A, we can't, but B, who else better than Ken Prowse?
Go ahead, keep eating it.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep watching it.
Mark and I are literally
just gonna salivate and watch you.
by watching you eat this sandwich.
So good.
You guys could probably eat this. This is the
What do we got
blackened
here?
scallops.
All right.
So these are blackened scallops. Like I said, seafood delivered every morning.
Oh yeah.
And then it's on a bed of roasted peppers, and you have a little potato chip on there too. From
A little leftover chip.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you blacken these. Do you use a butter? Do you use
So we
olive
get-
oil and butter mix when you're blackening
We
them?
get cast iron pan, real hot.
Oh, so good. No, we're gonna do a cheers.
A little bit
scallops,
of a little scallop. Cheers. I got forks and stuff here.
we don't do that.
Going all
Take
in.
the forks.
You're gonna eat one with us.
Yeah, we're
it's
gonna-
like doing
yeah,
a shot
we'll
at the bar.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
Grab a
I'm
scallop.
trying to hear what's in this thing
All right, go
first.
ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He wanted to pick the biggest one first, that's all.
Okay, grab your scalp.
Oh, they're all huge.
Look at the size of the scalp. It's bigger than my head.
Yeah,
Look at
grab
it.
it.
Huge.
Okay. All right, so tell us what's in this.
So, cover in Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
Cast iron pan. Don't overcook them. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And then our roasted peppers are like, they're another thing. Like I said, we're like almost always.
That's on the diet. That's on the diet.
Yeah, that's
that's
you gotta
veggies,
get
you're
the
good.
whole bite together.
that's all.
We gotta get in there.
Sweet and the pepper.
That's on the diet.
All right, we're going in.
Scallop.
Brandon, we got you after this, brother. All right, salute.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Oh man.
How are they? The texture. That's the one thing with scallops, right? Texture.
Can't overcook
You got it.
Can't overcook.
Perfect. It melts.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
we got a
absolutely
lot.
amazing.
We have a lot of great guys back there. That's how we got good people that know how to cook. That's what makes all the difference.
Wow.
It's all about that
That's
teamwork.
That's not pub food.
That's not pub food.
No.
That's how you?
No.
That is not pub food at all.
Yeah, we try to take it up 2 notches. If we
It's
go.
it's up. It's notched.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, that
definitely
is
up.
ridiculous.
I mean, I've been here before, but I mean, it's
Is that
been a
an
while.
OG
It's refresh.
to the menu? Is that an OG?
These two are like
Number one, number two?
Yeah, like 2 big, massive sellers. Like people come in, they get like banging it right
Tell
out.
me about
appetizing.
the oysters. Everyone talks about these. What's
Yeah.
special about the oysters?
So I love oysters, love eating oysters.
Yeah.
I actually went to not too long ago, I went to an oyster farm in Cape May, and they like told me like all about like how to where
shut
what
them
ones,
How to- yeah.
exactly, what ones in certain waters mean what. So I always try to get East Coast oysters. I think they're the best. I try to get one.
PEIs, or what do you like to get?
So I love anything from Canada. All the Canadian oysters are awesome. They're real good. They're salty. They're not too fishy. They shuck nice. You're not getting pieces of shells in them.
Do you like a big monster oyster? Or do you like
No,
a medium? I like a
prefer,
medium personally. That's just
I
me.
like a smaller one myself.
Yeah.
But I like them all. And then obviously there's a ton of farms like right outside of like Cape May in New Jersey, which as local as you can get for seafood. Like a lot of our scallops come straight from Cape May. That's like a huge place where they produce scallops. So.
I didn't know that.
And let me ask you, so
Yeah.
when you serve your oysters, obviously on a bed of ice, right?
Ice.
Do you do a mignonette or do you do a little hot sauce? Or what do you do?
Myself, if they're the right
Did you work in a
ones-
restaurant?
Yeah, this guy knows it all. Minuet, you know?
What the heck is a
Don't sleep
mignonette?
on me, bro.
myself, if they're like the right ones, I'll just do them straight. Like I like them with just a little bit of lemon. But I mean, we serve them here with cocktail sauce, mignonette, or
Yeah. You like that?
lemon, all that stuff.
And when you make your mignonette, what do you do? Is it you use shallots? Champagne.
diced shallots, fresh cracked black pepper, and red wine vinegar.
Beautiful. You pour a little bit of that with a little Tabasco.
I've only had it with hot sauce. Yeah, like a hot.
This,
Yeah.
You know, it's funny for you guys to know this place, right? It's a staple.
Yeah.
For people that don't know Northeast Philly or have never been, it's like the best kept secret in Northeast
I
Philly.
mean, but it's close to everything. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in Bucks County now. I'm 5 minutes down the road. You know, you got 95 right here. It's near everything.
And the thing that people don't realize, and not to listen, I'm one of these. I'm Italian. I like to keep things a secret because I want to make sure I have my own spot to go to. And this place will probably be packed next. I mean, it's packed anyway. It is what it is. But the pricing. Like, let's talk about that. What does this monster sandwich cost? I mean, on the menu.
So I think it's $15, but I mean,
That's a good deal.
it's real prime rib, you know.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's great. That's a good
happy
price.
meal is almost $15
Yeah.
now, bro.
An unhappy meal. This is a happy meal. And now they're unhappy meals. You know, $15. You know, drive through this.
Hashtag, this is a happy meal.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. $15. Like,
That's
you
a
can't
good
get.
deal.
I get a cheesesteak. No offense. I love Steve's Steaks. I go to Steve's and an order of fries, it's going to cost me $25.
Yeah.
Every
You know,
day.
and a soda. This is great food, and you're getting
Absolutely.
great quality food.
Yeah.
So.
Unbelievable. Well, the passion is felt, dude. That's what I love. Like, no matter what, you can tell you're putting so much love into the food.
Yeah,
And that's
I
cool,
think so.
man.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
I mean,
so you found just the reverse. You never cooked. You were never classically trained.
No, never placed.
You come out into here, you fall in love with it, you develop a passion, and now you're the man behind Dagwoods Food.
That's true. So actually, I always loved cooking. My dad was like a classically trained chef.
There's the secret sauce. There's the secret sauce.
So growing up, I remember growing up, it was just like he would cook dinner and be like, "You're not allowed. You can't use Heinz 57 on the on that. It doesn't need it. And I would be like, why the hell are we even buying it? So I always liked it. He was friends with Eddie, the guy that owns it. I started working it when I was in high school, and then I always liked it.
Wow.
And then just.
So you just grew up through it. You know the neighborhood. You know what people want.
Yeah.
You just adapt the menu to what they want.
Yeah, and I like to eat.
Absolutely, yeah.
A lot of it, I think, what do I like?
Last thing that I want to tell the people about, because I was here last week and I had your oyster special. Let's close with that. They make an oyster special here, and I don't remember what. It wasn't Rockefeller, but something else that's on your special list last week.
We did a char grilled oyster last week.
Yeah, but it was just different. It was other than oyster Rockefeller where you got all the other spinach and stuff on there. That's too much for me.
Yeah.
This was just a grilled oyster. I didn't know you could grill an oyster like that.
So that's a big. I went to New Orleans a few years ago, actually over coronavirus, because flights were next to nothing.
I got a plane to myself.
Yeah, it was literally like that. And that's all they ate down there was char grilled oysters. So I made a Chipotle compound butter.
See,
Wow.
like something simple like that. Just some Chipotle compound butter.
Before we do go though, I want to talk. Let's talk about the social scene real quick. So you talk about events. You have an event coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody knows about our thing, Dingus Day. It's the Polish holiday, day after Easter.
Yep.
We're mobbed for that, but we have something really cool coming up. This is our first year doing it, so we're excited. We're still trying to work out the schedule.
Get the word out.
We're gonna do Groundhog's Day in the morning.
Nice.
We're gonna have. I'm really trying to convince one of our busboys to dress up
Like Bill Murray?
And, wear tuxedos and open the bar at 7 a.m. and have a breakfast
And
menu.
you'll serve breakfast?
serve breakfast. And,
that's awesome.
You know what's gonna happen, right? People are gonna want that every month. You know that.
Groundhog's Day. You got to keep repeating it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I said we should actually just do it again at happy hour because we're on the same.
You're probably making Dynamite Bloody Mary. I'm sure you have Bloody Marys and mimosas and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our
that's
Bloody
great.
Marys all come with the jumbo shrimp in it and stuff.
Yeah.
So what are we doing for Groundhog's Day? Are we coming down?
I think I'll be at the corner of Linden and Tarsdale.
Let's do it.
Well, we had so much fun. Honestly, this place is amazing.
Yeah.
We had such a blast, and literally understanding you. To me, you're the heart of what Northeast Philly's all about. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
No,
That was a
seriously.
big compliment.
And when
Great.
people watch this stuff that aren't from the area, you're the type of person where they can feel it, they can understand it, and these are the type of establishments that give that recognition and name to the area, to the city.
We have a ton of great places like this in the Northeast, you know. So we're lucky.
You're the man, dude. I love it.
Good food,
You
made
should
with
be the
love.
mascot of Dagwoods.
Listen,
Nice to meet you.
he's great in front of the camera. Let's get this guy on the show more often.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
He should be our food critic.
That might be good. So, close this out, brother. It's great seeing you.
Snacks-
We'll be back again
snacks
next week.
with
Thank you
Jack.
for everything.
Snacks with Jack.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank our co-host, the Prince of Northeast Philadelphia, not Steve Steaks, Ken Prowse.
That's
He
a
is the
bold
man,
claim.
the myth, the legend. If you want to buy a house,
Close to the bite.
Call Ken Prowse.
Take a bite, brother. Enjoy.
thank you for watching another edition of Neighborhood Spotlights. Please subscribe and watch us on YouTube.